morning. We're on our last day here at the Warren Phelps job. We got pavers installed yesterday. Got a little 3-foot pathway coming through with the fire pit in the back. We have a sleeve for future gas if they would like. So with our projects, we normally put stub ups. The stub ups are for future either gas lines or irrigation, anything like that normally. For example, we have a stub up that's running from the outside to the inside of the fire pit. We do that so it's easier for the gas line to run through. If you ever want gas, stub it up inside and they literally connect it. It's all nice and hidden inside. And then we can also take the stub and hide it back behind the bushes so you don't have a big ugly regulator sitting out in the middle of the yard. We normally do the circle fire pit, but in their case, they went with the square. They wanted it a little bit smaller than normal. So we use actually cinder block, and we tied the siding in with the actual house siding so it matches. This is fully custom. Everything's, we have the trimmer on caps, which is the sand dune, and then that accents the wall that we have on here. And that's just sheet tile that's been placed on there with concrete, so it's very secure, will never come off. Tied everything in with the existing patio that was already here. Same material. For any surfaces like this, we'll go 4 to 8 inches of crushed-crete. And in this case, on this side, we have 3 inches of crushed-crete plus 2 inches of concrete, just so this is all nice and secure. Same thing with all the way down along all the edges is secured with concrete underneath, just to tie everything in so nothing moves. We tied the patio in with the existing patio. When we do that, we actually have to have the same pitch. So this is a slight pitch running out so water flow will go away from the house. So that's what we did with also our patio, but we try to make it as level as possible. And then also at the very end, once all the Bermuda's in, all the landscaping's done, we're gonna come in, pressure wash this so it's nice and white again, and then add the polymeric. And the polymeric's gonna tie everything together, make sure there is no movement.
Standing on the bocce ball court, soon to be. We're gonna make sure this is super flat. We got a roller for the Bermuda grass. It's gonna be level so that way the balls don't roll around everywhere. We gotta have a fair game, you know. So on this side, we're gonna have our viburnum hedge continuing along the side here to connect into the queen palm. Keep coming along back here. We're gonna be mulching all this. All mulch on this side where underneath the viburnum. Always when we're doing a pond, we gotta make sure that we have plants. We have aquatics in the pond with the lilies. We got the cardboard palms and the red tie sisters in the background to kind of accent everything. I don't know if you can tell, there's little crotons. Those are the petra crotons, if I'm not mistaken, and the foxtail ferns kind of hiding behind the rocks back there. It's going to take over in the future. It's going to be really nice. And Mike Oaks, our paver foreman, he created this nice little walkway for Mr. Warren Phelps to come out onto his golf course. He's going to have a little fence right here. Kind of, like I said, keep with the privacy thing. He wants to keep people out and make sure he can have access to the golf course like he needs. We added a couple more rocks in the back. Like I said, to keep accenting everything, we want to make sure we have height in the background, have a nice flow of the water coming down here so that way they can see it from where they are. So we have all these brand new plants. We want to make sure they get irrigated. That's one of the problems that we're having back here right now. Is to finding all these pipes, making sure that all our new plants have water for in the future, and make sure they're able to grow. Very important when you're planting new grass and plants to make sure that they're watered within the first 30 days. You're going to want to water them at least once a day. With this new grass that we're putting down, we're going to be putting heads all throughout here to make sure this is getting at least triple coverage in some areas to make sure that our Bermuda grass doesn't die. It's very expensive and very sensitive, so Ruben's here to help out with the irrigation. Well, I'm here to help Ruben, actually. He's our irrigation tech. Help. All right, everybody. It's our last day out here on the job. We're finishing up. Mark's doing the finishing touches. I'm so happy and excited for Mr. Warren Phelps. We had Mike Oaks out here doing the pond and the pavers. We have Cosman, who's helped with the sod. And Tim's out here, our lighting specialist, is helping with the edging and the polymeric sand on the pavers. I'd like to thank Mr. Warren Phelps for letting us come in and beautify his backyard. Whenever we go out, we always put 100% in, and we're really passionate about this. As you can tell, we literally do everything. We're Jacksonville's one-stop shop. We got the pond, we got the pavers, we got the grass, we got plants, we got mulch, edging, we do rocks, anything that your heart desires. 904-996-0712. Let's get at it.
Waterfall action down on this far side. He has a waterfall going into his pool, just one of those